Oh, that looks like coolant right there. Oh yeah. There's something blocking the oil drain right there. But that's supposed to be oil, and obviously that does not look like oil. Alright, what's up guys? So if some of you follow my either Facebook or Instagram, then you already know, we sent it at Impact, and by we I mean me. Just basically just turned it the hell up just because this motor's been in this car for 3 years. I've been through 2 different turbo setups, well 3, sorry, 2 different maxed out turbo setups, and then obviously the third one, which seems to have done it in finally. But just a disclaimer, like I said again, this motor's been here for 3 years, and I've been sending it. I've never been nice to it. I mean, I've been beating the hell out of it for 3 years straight. Because everybody seems to think, like, oh, put a 2J in it, blah, blah, blah. No. Like, this thing has lasted forever. But let's get to the actual car. So I was at Impact doing the roll racing. I turned it up because it was the last pass before they ended up closing up the track. And rolled into it. It felt good. Everything felt fine. Let off, went into the turn, and on the back side of the Poconos track was like another long straightaway. So I just romped it, rolled into it there, and then I was getting ready, I think, to put it in third gear, and it just loud bang and tons of smoke filled the whole car up real quick. And I just pulled over really quick and hopped out of the car. I don't know if it was on fire or what, but it smelled like just straight pure coolant. It smelled awful. It was hard to breathe in the car. So it shut off almost instantly as soon as I let off. So I started back up again, and then you could hear it that it was a dunzo, and then it was blowing white smoke, and it was all kinds of viewing. Everybody was riding by, all the other racers were riding by, waving. So just on the side with my blown up car. But anyways, so I got the car back, and I instantly started taking it apart. And then right there, looks like cylinder number 6. There's a nice little hole there for your viewing pleasures. I don't know, in case you wanted to look at anything on the inside. And if we turn the motor over, because I didn't know if maybe the piston broke also or what, but it looks like it was just the rod, because as I turn the motor, none of the last one's not coming up. And if you look in there, it's hard to focus on, but the piston is basically sideways in there in the bore. So, and it doesn't look like it has like any crazy detonation or anything on it, but it is what it is. We're pulling it out. Everything's over here, all the car. And then I have a non-Vanos motor over here I already picked up. So I'm gonna take the rods out of that. Use the head, put Vanos on it, and then this is my motor from like 4 years ago that I spun a rod bearing in. So I'm thinking I'll take the pistons out of this, re-ring it, throw it in maybe this block. I'm not decided yet, because the non-Vanos doesn't have the crank sensor on the backside like the M52 motor does, or any of the OBD1. They don't have it. So I don't know yet. I might still just use this block and throw the rods from there and here and the head on it. I don't know yet. My issue is the non-Vanos motor, according to Perry, I guess they're like way stronger. They don't really distort, or the bores are almost always perfect. And this motor has like dumb little mileage on it. It's been sitting forever. I haven't got it open yet, so who knows, the bores could be wrecked and it could be completely useless to me. I don't know. We'll see once we actually get in there. But so now I'm gonna go ahead. I have a handful of videos from Impact, doing roll racing or whatever. So I'll go ahead and put those up, and you can watch those now. The first video, I'm pretty sure I was racing a Porsche, like bone stock looking Porsche, right? So I get in the lanes, I'm like, oh, this should be, walk in the park or whatever. But another disclaimer, I let off like, I don't know, 3/4 the way, halfway into the actual run, because the turn looks super sketch when you're coming up to it. And I have skinnies on the front, and I had a welded diff in the rear. So I was pretty sketched out. Everybody was like, oh, I can't even doing it, blah, blah. So I let off way before, but there was absolutely no way I was catching him. He was gone. I mean, he was like 2 or 3 cars ahead of me, on me already. Supposedly it was like a 900 horsepower Porsche, but it looked pretty stock. But he rolled the fuck out on me. So, I mean, that was my first hit. It was on, it like maxed out like 29 PSI or whatever. So, in the next, I think we got 4 runs in total. Next 3 runs, I just kept turning it up, turning it up, turning it up, turning it up. So, I think the highest trap for the day was 163 for me, which is pretty good. I didn't think it was going to trap that high, but that's what it did. But all right, I'll go ahead and put the videos up for you guys.